Alright guys, welcome back to the Long Dark. So this will be episode 22 in our Interloper survival series. And yeah, we're just picking up right where we left off in the last one. I pretty much just slept through the night. If you remember, I think it was last episode, we pretty well cooked all of the deer meat that we had kind of stashed outside. Got that all cooked up, got some more water boiled up. I've got a little bit of a store of water going now, so that's kind of an exciting thing. Yeah, so I think I mentioned in the last episode, we're pretty low on cloth right now. We just have 2 free pieces, and I want to kind of keep on top of that. So I think what we'll do is go over first thing towards the cabins over at Mystery Lake and kind of see if there's any cloth to be had over there. So I think that's our first plan of attack, and then we'll kind of decide what to do from there. Alright, so we got a cold morning to start things off here. And so while we're on our way over, I do just want to take a second to, of course, say thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys tuning into the episode. If you're new here and haven't done so already, or are interested in the Long Dark content, I would invite you to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And you can do that actually just right here in the video by hitting the subscribe icon in the lower right hand corner of the video. And then of course, you know, go ahead and like the video as well. And if you have any feedback or comments or anything, feel free to throw those in the comment section as well. Love seeing those, love kind of seeing what you guys are thinking of the episodes and the series so far. So definitely be sure to do that. All right, so yeah, we got a cold morning here. Already about halfway through our warmth gauge. I guess that's what you would call it, a warmth gauge, temperature gauge, hypothermia gauge. One of those few things. So we'll go straight for camp office and we'll look there for cloth first. And then I do think we'll consider moving over to Pleasant Valley after we kind of... It's kind of the question that I've got right now is we've got a pretty good store of meat from killing that deer a couple episodes ago. So it's like, do we wait until we're, you know, until we have to move? Because I think I've got it to where, like, I can carry 2 pieces of cooked deer meat before I start to put off scent. At least it's kind of what it seems like. I have 2 pieces on me right now, and when I check, I don't have the scent icon. So I don't think I can be smelt right now by wolves, but I don't know that for sure. It's just kind of an assumption I'm making, so that could be wrong. But it's like, do we wait until we're at that point where that's all we have left, and then hit the road, or should we just you know, not risk anything and just, like, that's the plan, let's go ahead and head that way kind of thing, you know? And I'm just not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. I do want to get some cloth though. That way I've got enough cloth to make repairs to clothing, as well as keep myself pretty well stocked in bandages, because obviously I do hurt myself pretty regularly and have the need for it. So that's why I want to get cloth so badly. And I didn't take the most straight through route to camp office, but that's okay. We'll be outside for a little longer. Can fight off cabin fever. I think we managed to completely avoid actually getting cabin fever, which was nice, but I think at one point we were at like 98% risk or 99% risk of getting it, and just managed to barely avoid it. So anything we can do moving forward to keep ourselves out of that situation will be our best plan of attack. So I've got 2 deer pelts right now, which is enough. Well, I've got 1 cured and 1 that's in the process of curing, and so that'll be enough to make the boots. I'd really like to make the pants more than the boots, at least first anyway, just because I have a decent pair of boots on. I mean, they're not super warm or anything, but I've got those on, and then I just have a pair of kind of crummy jeans right now as one of my sets of pants. So if I could replace that pair of jeans with a pair of deer hide pants, that would be superb. But I've only, like I said, got the 2 pelts right now. So unless I take down another deer in the very near future, we're kind of stuck with the boots, or just waiting overall to get some more pelts to make them. Okay, but right now though, we gotta get inside because we're getting cold. So let's jump in here. I don't know how much cloth I cleaned out of here. Not very much at all, actually. I can see that there's tons of blinds and stuff. So let's set to work tearing those up. I'd like to do it by hand to save the condition on our knife. When I went to the forge, obviously I only had enough scrap metal at the time to make, basically, I made 1 knife, 1 hatchet, and a couple of arrowheads. So I'm kind of limited there. We will eventually probably have to go back to the forge. I mean, I ideally would have made more than, you know, one of both of those things, and obviously a lot more arrowheads, but we had to do what we could at the time. Let's go ahead and drink water before we run out of that. We were getting pretty close. All right, any more cloth down here? Yeah, there's a couple more blinds over here, and then there might be some. Nope, not over here. I'll just go ahead and probably clear this place out of cloth. Yeah, I just really want to be able to repair the clothing that I have when I need to, as well as make the bandages, because I go through bandages pretty quickly, it seems like. So the more that we can produce, the better. And let's just take a look around, make sure I'm not leaving anything major up here. There's a couple pots. Am I carrying a pot right now? Yeah, I am. I was going to say we could take that one. Is this cured? 71%. I wish that was over. Oh, these are probably cured though. Yeah, we'll take these. I wish that birch sapling was over at Trappers, since that's kind of my de facto base at this point. Yeah, so there's a couple pairs. I'm probably just going to leave the rest of this cloth here. I think we've got plenty now. Let's check. Yeah, we have 18 pieces. How much does that weigh? Almost 4 pounds. So we have a ton of cloth. So that kind of takes care of that. I've pretty well searched everything here. One thing that I guess we could do, since we've got a little extra time, is walk down towards the dam and see if we can secure any more scrap metal. And you know what? I don't want to do that, because heading that direction is, I mean, that's the direction we need to go to get to Pleasant Valley, right? We have to go through the dam, down into the ravine, and into Pleasant Valley. So I don't want to waste the trip all the way down there and then have to turn around and come all the way back and then go all the way back down there again. So let's go back to Trappers, at least for a little while, and we'll take a look at the food situation and see if, you know, we're in a spot where it makes sense to make a go for it. Really, this is a pretty decent day. It's cold, but it's not frigid. You know what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is eat some of this meat. And I'm doing that because I want our condition to be going up and not down, since we're considering, you know, making a trip here in the very near future. I don't want it to be trending downwards. I want to have our condition as high as we can when we decide to make our move. So go ahead and eat today. Normally, obviously, try to save the food for the nighttime, but I think it makes sense in this scenario. And we could, yeah, stand to gather some of these sticks. I don't know how much we're really carrying at this point, so since they're here and available, we'll grab them. Gather them up. I'm not looking for like a set number or anything, just grabbing what's available. And we probably ought to find or consider what route we want to take over to the dam, if we should go like through the woods this way or out along the railroad track. Obviously there's some wolves around along the railroad track, which always kind of deters me from going that way. So I think we'll probably go through the woods. We'll probably come right out of Trappers and go kind of over that hill where the moose has kind of been hanging out, which we unfortunately have never seen again after getting the bow. But it's probably a good thing we didn't end up killing him, because we'd basically been staying here for a while and munching on our moose meat. That's kind of a peculiar... Oh, I thought they were all lined up. They're not quite perfectly lined up, but I thought they were at first. I was like, that's kind of creepy. Alright, we ought to be coming up on Trappers. I think it's probably hills, because... yeah, this hill's the one that takes us to Max's Last Stand, or that kind of same area, and then the next hill should be the one before Trappers. So we'll need to warm up. Yeah, I have it in my mind, like I'm kind of thinking about going today. I guess it's already about midday though, so it might not be the best move.
Feel numb.
Your fingers, didn't we? Yeah, we have the rabbit gloves on, dude. Got the warmest gloves you can get. Alright. I don't know. I can't decide what to do on this deer pelt. If I should make the boots or the pants. The only problem with the boots is I feel like they'll need to be repaired pretty frequently. Whereas the pants I can put like inside of like whatever the other pair of pants, the combat pants that I have. And keep them warm, or keep them safe. Whereas the boots, I mean, they're gonna get wear and tear no matter what we do.
Too cold to think.
I bet you guys more than anything, like, as soon as we come out of Trappers for the last time and are like, alright, we're on our way, officially, the moose is gonna be over here. We've decided to leave and he's gonna be there. Yeah, he's not over there now, so it's a good thing for me, so I'm not tempted to take him down. You saw how I was with the deer. I thought I had a shot, so I took it and we got him. And I would probably be tempted to do the same thing with the moose, even though we only have the 2 arrows at this point, so I don't even think, unless we got a perfect shot on the moose, I don't think we'd really be able to take him down anyway, so. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, so how's my meat situation look anyway? So, not all of these are full pieces, right? 920.
Too much stuff to carry.
Didn't mean to pick that up. That's okay. I'll just drop it. Oh, that's fine. It just replaces the one that I ate. So this is 343. 343. And 920. So I think all told that right there represents 3 potential days of not having to move. Plus we have 2 more, so that's 4, 5. So we potentially have the food to stay put for 5 days. So yeah, that's, I mean, something to think about for sure. Alright, how much wood did I manage to gather? Oops. Keep hitting the wrong buttons.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
No, you don't. You're fine. You're only 2 pounds over, man. Alright, so we have 14 sticks. Just debating on what to do. Let's take a look at our clothes. So these are starting to get... oh, they're still decent. It's just got the bandage on it for some reason. Should probably repair these socks. I'd really rather replace them, but... they're pretty bad shape. So let's go ahead and do that. And that'll take them basically to new, so that'll be nice. Plus we're warming up. And there's not any free cloth in here, no. Problem is, I don't know if I should take that much cloth. We might stash some of that here. I might stash like the 7 and keep the 10. Let's do that. Come on. Alright, so let's transfer 7 of these. Keep the 10. 14 sticks. Wow, 14 sticks is almost 5 pounds. That's crazy to me. These are both cured. Let's leave those here. This is cured. This is not. We'll take, if we go though to Pleasant Valley, we will take the deer pelts with us. I'll probably actually leave the rabbit pelt. Just because really the only thing we would do with it is repair, and rabbits are obviously pretty easy to kill, so I don't think that we need to worry about taking that with us. I never did drop that. I wish there was a way for stuff like this that's ruined, that you could like permanently get rid of it. I meant to drop it outside somewhere, but I've never just remembered to do it, so I've still got it. Just doing a kind of an inventory check here. Clothing. The only thing really in bad shape is that darn dress shirt, and I'd still really like to find something better than that, so just I don't want to repair it. We have 3 flares. I'm going to leave 1 behind. I'm going to leave the marine flare behind because I don't envision us going to Bleak Inlet anytime soon, so we'll leave it behind as well. It's a ½ pound. We got our 2 arrows. I'll probably leave a whetstone behind. We don't need to carry 2 of them. It's pretty light, but still. I could probably leave a couple of these sewing kits behind as well.
Need anything.
I'll do that. And we'll keep one of them. Could eat anything, dude. You're doing much better than you have been in quite a while. Just being greedy. Alright, what else? What else don't we need? I'm gonna go ahead and leave the spray paint. The only reason I really felt like I had it was for Milton, and we ended up just not even really using it there. So that's a little over a pound that we don't have to carry. So that'll be nice. And then everything else. I think, man, the heavy hammer, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here, guys. I hate to be caught without it. But you know, if we're gonna go over to Forlorn, we're probably gonna be stopping here first, so I just need to be absolutely sure to remind myself that if we are going over to the Forge, we take it with us. So I don't get all the way over across Forlorn and then not have it. So that would be just an absolute nightmare situation. Alright, so we have 5 birch barks. We could probably make some tea soon. Maybe next time we have a fire going. I think that's really everything that I'm willing to leave at this point. How many more chapters are there in this? 4? Let's see, what time is it? I wonder if we could get over to the dam before nightfall. What else should we take? So I'm gonna need the guts for sure. We'll take that one, and then was there one more that was cured? I think I have 2 cured on me. Yeah, that one's getting pretty low condition though, so we need to keep an eye on that. Those are both pretty low, and they're gonna stink me up if I carry them. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just leave those. And we'll get some more off our rabbit or something, probably in Pleasant Valley. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's see if we can make it over there before nightfall. If nothing else, we can stop in the Draft Dodger's cabin and we'll stay there in the night. But I think that's everything I really need or want to take. I'm not leaving anything behind, I don't think. How much water do I have? Do I need to grab one of these bottles? Let's go ahead and grab one, yeah. And then what's that put us at? 63 pounds? That's pretty good. I didn't really mean to just drop this here. Just leaving my books wherever I please. We'll just set it here. Alright, I think we're good. Until we meet again, Traverse Cabin, we're gonna head over towards Pleasant Valley, I think. So, my plan, I'll probably head for I keep calling it Draft Dodger's cabin, but I know that that's a cabin in Pleasant Valley and not here in Mystery Lake. So whatever that little cabin is, that's out in the woods by itself, kind of on the way, that's where we're gonna stop first. And if it's we're still in good enough shape and everything. Once we get there, then maybe... Oh, I better grab... I'm gonna go ahead and grab the rest of the meat, I think. And let's see what that does to us once we have it all. We'll take the big pieces first, I think. So it's huge. Maybe we just eat these right now. Because I'm a little bit smelly. This isn't going to bump us up significantly. Yeah, okay. Let's roll. We got also. We are ready to make our way to Pleasant Valley. And then we'll hopefully eat the majority of that meat along the way. Be a good day to start a fire, except for the wind. But it's not what we're doing right now. So I want to stick as far to this side of the map as possible, because I think there's the less potential for wolves, at least right away. At least between here and that cabin. There shouldn't really be any wolves. There's going to be the bear that's down by the pond, but we should be plenty far enough away from him that he won't really take interest in us, hopefully. I don't know if he responds to the scent quite as much as the wolves do. If so, I mean, we'll just drop the small piece of meat, hopefully. I don't know that it quite always prioritizes it that way, but that would be nice. I am kind of somewhat regretting not bringing more of the sewing kits though, but I'll probably find at least one in Pleasant Valley, just because I'm thinking that eventually at some point we'll probably be sewing some deer pants, deerskin pants together, and I have like 1.5 sewing kits right now, so might have been better served to either bring them all or just leave one there at Trappers. We're not moving very fast. Seems like we've got the wind at our back. We should be smooth sailing, but we just feel slow for some reason. No. Kind of at the point of no return though, because to go back we would be facing directly into the wind, and it would be super slow to get back that way, so it's not really an option. Seeing if those crows were overhead anywhere. Okay, so the pond should be right over here. So there's the rabbits, and there's the birch saplings that I chopped down. I should have grabbed those birch saplings, did I? Oops, every time I could hit that button on accident. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Oh well, we'll find some over there. Can't go back. Won't go back. Alright, so where's this bear? Okay, there he is.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, he's after us because of the food, so let's go. Let's just do this. Let's, which one's the small one? This one? Oh no, we've got way too much to be. He will get into us. Yeah, I was thinking like we could just eat that one little piece and we'd be okay, but no, that's not gonna work, so. Let's put some ground between him and us, because that cabin should be just across the lake here and down the hill. So we're going to go that way as quickly as possible instead of hanging out here. Yeah, we've got some good distance on him now. I don't think there's wolves over this hill. I don't know why I was thinking that it was just the one piece that was making us smelly, but I kind of wasted eating that one. That's okay. Maybe we'll just, since we're kind of charged up right now, we'll duck into the cabin and maybe finish our book or something. Since we are pretty well fed right now. Okay, I don't think, like I said, I don't think there's any wolves over here, so we should be safe to at least get there. And then after we stay here, or at least get inside and get warmed up, I think our next stop will probably be the trailers. I think it would make sense to stop at next. There are wolves in that vicinity, so
Lay down for a
I need
bit.
to be pretty careful. Let's get inside though, warm up. Okay. Alright, yeah, so we should warm up fine. We'll just hang out with the dead guy here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and with the time that we've got being full, and we need to warm up anyway, so it's not like we're going anywhere. Do need to drink some water really quickly though. Might just go ahead and finish that book while we're here. That way we can leave it behind. We got one more chapter, I think. Yeah, alright. This one will be done though. And we'll almost be to level 3 on carcass harvesting. And with the storm, we're not going anywhere, so we're probably just going to go ahead and sleep here tonight. Alright, where's the book? It's usually in fire. Let's just put it somewhere. Can I put it up there? Out of the way, so when I come through, I know it's not a new one. And what time is it? It's pretty close to nighttime. Just looking through, seeing what else we can do. How am I doing on calories? So 797. It's pretty decent. We'd be able to sleep for a good amount of time with that. So we won't sleep through the whole night though. We wouldn't make it. Yeah, so that's really our only option, because I'm not going to go out into the blizzard obviously and try and get anywhere in that. It's just not a good plan. And yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll probably go ahead and call it an episode here. I'll go ahead and sleep through the night, get us ready for the next day, and then we'll pick up in the next episode and head out of here and head towards probably the trailers, like I said before. So, okay, I appreciate you guys, as usual, tuning into the episode. If you're new here and enjoyed the episode, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you'll get notification of all future episodes. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one.